Major General Farouk Bashir, Principal DEFCONs, members of the diplomatic community, academia, fellow members of the United Nations family, members of the faculty of CIPS. It's a really pleasure to be here again. Assalamu alaikum, good morning and afternoon. And a big welcome to Brigadier Mirza Salim for such a warm introduction to me, but even a bigger thanks for being invited to be part of this ceremony. It's quite humbling to know that amongst so many men and women who will be soon serving the United Nations around the world in places that are often quite difficult. Major General Farouk Bashir had told me of the places he had served in Cambodia and Sierra Leone and Congo, and I think that shows the difference. He made a difference. The work that Major General Farouk did made a difference. If you look at Sierra Leone, at that time we had missions there, led by my friend Alan Doss, the SRSG. It was a place of tremendous turbulence where there were tremendous human rights abuses towards children, despite being a country full of diamonds and minerals. Sierra Leone is now a functioning democracy and is on the road to prosperity. Major General Farouk also served in Congo. That's a more complicated, long story, but nonetheless, there was an election recently in Congo and the first peaceful transfer of power, I think, that there's ever been practically in the history of Congo. Maybe the first, if not the first in 50 years or so. So it's a real honor to be amongst you, amongst the faculty. I think how much the work is recognized is symbolized, but I think this may be one of the few institutions, maybe the only one I've visited in my career, where you've actually had a visit both by the Secretary General of the United Nations in 2013, the Undersecretary General for Peacekeeping very recently, and even more recently, just a month ago, the President of the General Assembly, who in the UN protocol is actually the senior United Nations official because she represents all the member states. And the Secretary General represents the Secretariat and serves her. So I think that all is a tremendous recognition of what you've done, and a huge thank you to CIPS. So it's very much an honor to be here. It's also nice to see diverse representation from many countries in the region. I'm especially happy, I'm a bit biased because I'm a little bit Pakistani, but I'm also a little bit Sri Lankan because I served there 4 years, and my first job in my career in the UN was actually in Sri Lanka in 1984. So I have a long connection, as I do with Pakistan. And it's fantastic that you've had the benefit of hospitality during unusually rainy weather, but still sunny and warm most of the time, and in the beauty of the Margaret Hills. There are a few capital cities in South Asia, and I've been to all of them that are as beautiful as this. So this comprehensive, maybe just before I jump to that, I think it's important that you, with these new skills, will be joining the more than 100,000 people who are serving the United Nations in peacekeeping. About 13,000 of those are police. The balance are people who come from a military background, such as yourself. So I think this comprehensive training packages that CIPS offers has always been and continues to be an essential part of the pre-deployment preparations for peacekeepers. This is very much a center of excellence worldwide in peacekeeping. The Department of Peacekeeping Training, over its short history, has an impressive ground, organizing 101 courses and training over 1,565 officers who have served as peacekeepers around the world. And then I know that there's, in addition, as was in the presentation, the in-situ practical training, which it looks very impressive, where teams from CIPS form part of master trainers and conduct subsequent field training and evaluation of potential peacekeeping commitments before they are deployed in the respective mission areas. And this additional field training is especially important because the work that you are doing in those missions is often not easy. Often you're in the front line, and you saw how many Pakistanis have died actually serving the United Nations. I think the highest number of any country from what I understand. So the training is important. But the training is important also so that the missions are effective. as the ones were in Cambodia and Sierra Leone that I mentioned before. So I very understand that CIPS is very much in its work in sync and partnership with leading peacekeeping training institutions. It's part of the network of institutions that the U.S. Department of Peacekeeping has built up over the years with ever-increasing numbers of participants. My home country, Canada, is part of that. Actually, if you go opposite the Parliament building in Canada, the main monument, main military memorial monument is in fact for peacekeepers who have served around the world. Pakistan has been playing a meaningful role in UN peacekeeping missions by contributing soldiers, policemen, policewomen, diplomats, civil servants, and relief workers to various peacekeeping missions. I mean, we've had Pakistani generals as mission commanders, we've had Pakistanis as special representative of the Secretary General. Ashraf Jahangir Qazi is one of the best examples of that. And at all ranks, and Pakistan has been amongst the top troop contributing countries to the UN. If you watch Pakistan television, if it was on yesterday or being on today, on Indus television, I did an interview along with other people from Pakistan about an important milestone, that Pakistan has actually passed the level where 15% of its contingents are made of women. And I was asked why that is important. Well, one reason is that there's a lot of women who are very, very good, and you bring them in to serve. But another reason is that in much of the work that you'll be doing, you are working with people who are traumatized, men and women, and children. And in many of those cases, it is important to have women who can communicate with the women, because sometimes the reason for the traumatization is traumatization by soldiers or militants or rebels from their country. So it's very important to have that ability to reach out on both sides, whether it be serving in the police or serving in the military. And that's something to be proud of. I mean, I think I also want to recognize something to be proud of. That was a few years ago, the Pakistani General, Lieutenant General Maqsood Ahmed, actually served as the Chief Military Advisor to the Secretary General for a period of 3 years. I think it was 2014 to 2016, 2017. But in the end, I want to very much congratulate this cohort of this course, UNMOC20. I'm sure that this will be a milestone in developing your understanding of the broader UN system, and whether it be the humanitarian part of our work, the human rights part of our work, the work with refugees, the work with women, all that I hope you understand better, because in a mission you're going to be serving with fellow peacekeepers, but you'll often be interacting with civilians such as myself. And for these missions to be effective, it's important that they're integrated, that the civilian and military contingents work well together. So I also hope that the people who came from other countries here take some good memories back of Pakistan. It's been a beautiful time of year to be here, and a beautiful place to have your training. And it's also an honor to have this in NIPS, or not NIPS, in NUST, National University of Science and Technology, which, as was shown in the introduction, is one of the best universities in Asia, and is getting better all the time. And I think CIPS is an important component of that. So as UN Resident Coordinator and the Senior Official of the United Nations in Pakistan, I ensure the Center for International Peace and Stability management of our continued cooperation and support. And I wish you all the best in your future professional pursuits, especially in your work as UN peacekeepers when you serve. Thank you very much. Thank you.